Hello, everybody. We're just getting set up. I hope you're doing great today. We have a few minutes to wait. Just making sure that everything's viewable. Make sure my head is in the shot. That would be good. Unless you want headless yoga. I don't know what you're into, but maybe you like headless yoga. Okay. Yeah, we did it. All right, we have a few minutes to wait, so chime in if there's anything that you want to work on today. I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're here. Now, if you're joining this late and you're watching the replay, I am also glad you're here. So for the next, we do this every week. It's usually on a Thursday, but I have something I need to do tomorrow, so we're doing it today. If there's anything that you need in your body that you have questions about, that you want to work on, you can get in touch with me in between and say, hey, Kara, what about this? What about that for your next live video? This would be so much fun. I would love it, whatever it is. And we can certainly try and fit in what you are hoping to get out of your practice. I just want to make sure my head is actually in the picture. When your head gets cut off, it's just not fun, you know? It's not fun to lose your head. All right, so I'm going on to the site just to make sure everything is up and running. We have 1 minute. And I want to type in here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Pardon me. I'm going to invite you all to this awesome Patreon page that we have. And you can join our community. It's new, so please come and check it out. Also, for today, if you'd like to make a donation, go to spa.org. And donate any amount for young people with special needs. And that's it. karayoga.com for more from moi. All right, so I have a couple of towels here. If you have a blanket, that's good. If you have, I got my big giant socks today because it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly McWilly. So I'm hoping that I can practice okay in my socks. If you have a strap that you like to practice with, you have yoga blocks that you like to use, just grab those. And tell your friends about this because this is so much fun to do this together. And I don't know where that shadow is coming from, but that is extremely annoying. So definitely share the love with your friends, all your friends, and let them know that we're doing this. Okay. Sitting on the edge of your blanket to get started, to help tilt your pelvis forward and down. For those of you who do not know me, I am a Kripalu trained yoga teacher from 2006. And I've been teaching since then. And I've picked up a lot along the way. I've learned a lot myself. I've taught myself a lot more along the way. And now I'm a trainer. I teach people to teach yoga. I train people to teach yoga. So I love what I do. I mean, that's really the bottom line. And, you know, I really like helping people. So if there's anything that you need, if there's any questions that you have, let me know. And, you know, I put all the links in the chat on the side there. And later on, when this is on a replay, you'll hopefully see it in the description area of the video. Switch your ankles to get started. And again, sitting on the front edge of a blanket to help the pelvis tilt forward and down. If your knees are not going down, don't worry about it. You can pad them out with some blankets. You can put some blocks under there. Just something so that you can relax, because we want this part of the body to really just relax. We don't want it to be stressed out. You know, sometimes if it's pulling because it's not relaxing, it's going to stress out the rest of the body. So trying to bring some relaxation into our posture. Grow the spine tall. Pull the shoulders up and back. Open and lift your heart. Take a deep breath in. Let's work on some Dirga breath. So we have the belly, the ribs, the chest. As we inhale, it moves up to the collarbones. And as we exhale, it moves down from the collarbones. So we breathe in, filling everything up. Think of a sponge filling up, expanding right as it fills. And then as we breathe out, we squeeze the sponge. Okay, so we want to squeeze everything out. So from bottom to top, we inhale, belly, ribs, chest, expand. And then exhale, chest, ribs, belly, squeeze in. Okay, I'm just showing you with my arms, but the arms don't have to do that. So let's just take a few more of those Dirga breaths, belly, ribs, chest. And exhale, squeeze it out. Good. Now to layer on top of that breath, we can add Ujjayi breath. It's a squeezing of the back of the throat. So if you're fogging a mirror or you're looking for your breath in the cold weather, right? It squeezes the back of the throat, and that's what we want to do with Ujjayi breath. So the mouth stays closed in this instance. And when we inhale and exhale, it creates that sound, that audible breath. So we inhale and exhale. Good. Inhaling and exhaling, and starting to quiet the mind here. Quiet the mind. No need to stop the thoughts, just watch them. Watch the thoughts going through. Maybe they're coming in, they're going out. Maybe you have one that's lingering a little bit longer. Become the witness to those thoughts and just notice. Just notice. Continuing that deep breathing, belly, ribs, chest. Good. Join the hands together into prayer. And I always like to start with a dedication for my practice or something, an intention that brings me out of myself. We're not here just for us. We're here to make a bigger change in the world, perhaps, or for the greater good. Let's begin with a gentle Om together. Om. Good. Float the arms out to a T. Let's hold it here and circle the wrists around in one direction. How do your wrists feel today? How do your forearms feel? How do your elbows feel? How do your shoulders feel? Getting in touch with the body. Circle the opposite way. We're in the northeast region of the US and it is stormy. We had a nor'easter yesterday and we're at the tail end of it, it seems. So it's windy, windy, windy outside. Hold it. Let's reach through the fingertips and wiggle them around like you have magical powers. You're just going to wiggle the fingers and just notice how they move. What does it feel like to wiggle your fingers? And can you feel the wiggling movement connected up your arm? And where do you feel it? I feel it into my elbows. I feel it up my forearm. Just notice where you feel this. Good. Now bring your hands down. Give your shoulders a little break. Shake them out. Shake, 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 shake. Good. Drop your head forward and down. So now your chin is moving towards your chest. Allow your nose to sweep gently from side to side. Take some deep breaths here. And hold it steady. Allow your head to be heavy and the breath to deepen. Let's use the fingertips on the forehead to push the head up to center. Ah, good. Lower your hands down and drop the head back very gently. Take your time with this. If you have neck issues, don't go to where it doesn't feel good, okay? We want to just tilt a little bit so we can feel the front of the neck get a stretch. If it helps to get more of a stretch, you can take that lower jaw and stick it out like you have an underbite. So stick it out so it's kind of a funny jaw. And then when you tilt back, you'll feel that strengthening happening and the stretching in the front of the neck. Good. Slowly roll your head back up to center. Perfect. Bring yourself onto your back body. If you want, you can roll up a blanket underneath your neck. Allow your knees to stay bent for a moment, more than a moment. Hands to the belly. And let's inhale deeply. Again, expand belly, ribs, chest. And exhale out. Allow chest, ribs, belly to sink in. Right? Think of that sponge again. Inhale, chest, belly, ribs, chest. And exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Good. Bring your arms where they're comfortable, maybe alongside the body, and allow your knees to drop side to side. The windshield wipers. Rocking side to side. Let's step the feet a little wider than the hips and continue that same movement. Side to side. Let your jaw relax. Noticing what muscles are used to pull the legs up and over from side to side. It's very subtle. Maybe you can build a little momentum in a rocking pelvic area to help move the knees a little easier. Bring the knees down to the left and hold them there. Take your arms out to a T. The knees are to the left. Take your right arm, reach it back behind, and let's circle it around in one direction. So I'm coming across my body. I'm going out to the right, back behind my head, over to the left arm, down across the body. So I have these big circles happening. It's delightful. It's wonderful. It feels good. Keep going. Circle the opposite direction and feel your shoulder joint. What is it saying? What is it doing? How's your face? Bring the right arm out to a T position, and let's hold it there. Monitor the breath again. How does it feel? Visualize that sponge filling up and squeezing out. Bring the knees up and over gently to the opposite side. So now your left arm's going to circle one direction. Keep breathing, circle the opposite way. Checking in with your shoulders. What is the difference between each shoulder? What do you feel? I have a little more clicking going on my left shoulder. Take the left arm out to a T and let's hold it there. Take a breath. Bring the knees up to center. Hips to center. Let's hug the knees in towards the belly and rock on the lower back from side to side. Check in with your face. Is it relaxing? Are you breathing? Now hold it steady and let's shift the knees, one forward, one back, the other forward, the other back. So we're alternating forward and back with the knees and just noticing the muscles that we use to do this little operation. I like discovering fun little ways to move the body sometimes. Right? It's kind of different. Doing something a little bit out of the norm. And exploring what the body can do. It's kind of fun. Let's hold both knees into the belly and extend the legs straight up towards the sky. Allow your arms to come down alongside. Now, if this is hard for you to do, you're going to lift your hips onto a block or a couple of towels or a blanket to help lift your hips a little bit higher and tilt them towards your face. Otherwise, legs up and arms alongside and circle. So the legs stay together. We're going to circle around and you can make these circles as big as it feels good for you. As you circle, remember to breathe. Circle the opposite way and feel your jaw relax. Feel your jaw relax. Good. Bring your legs straight up towards the sky. Now look at your feet and flex and point them. Flex and point the feet. Good. Keep your feet together and circle them together like they're glued. Glued together. Gorilla glue. Did you ever use that stuff? Oh my gosh. That stuff is serious stuff. Let's circle the opposite way. Good. Hold it and scissor your legs. So now your right leg comes forward, hovers above the ground, and the left leg scissors back towards the face, right? Even if it's just a little bit. And then switch. Right leg back, left leg forward, hovering, and switch. Keep going. Ah. You know it's starting to get chillier out in the Northeast when you start wearing socks to yoga. Keep using the core muscles to move your legs. You can feel the connection there. Working on those core muscles and also the psoas. Good. Both legs come up towards the sky. Did you ever realize how heavy your legs were before? Tuck your arms in as close as you can to your body, really close, right? So I'm actually tucking the arms a little bit underneath the sides of the body. Now, if you have back issues, you can tuck your hands right underneath your bottom area. Just slide the hands all the way under. Otherwise, flex the feet and you're going to lower the legs down. Let's go slowly. Slowly. We're going to come to the floor, but take your time. Slowly. 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 And all the way down. Take a breath as you bend your knees. Walk your feet in towards your hips. Keep your legs together, just like the feet were glued. The knees are now, the legs are glued together. And you're gonna rock, drop the knees from side to side again. But this time, as you see, the legs are not separated. They are together. And we're just going side to side. Check in with the breath here. Let your face relax. Good. Hold it steady. Breathe deeply. And roll yourself over to one side. Good. Let's come into table. Knees on a blanket is always a nice idea. Protect your knees. And let's arch and round the spine here. Arching, rounding. So you're doing a cat-cow. I just realized my lights were off. That's great. So arching and rounding the spine. You can even make sounds if you want. This is your cat when you're round, meow. And you got the cow, moo. Cat, cow. This would be a very confusing movement if an animal called cat, cow was created. Then we wouldn't know what to do. They'd have to change the name of this. Good. Let's hold table position. Breathe deeply. And now bring your right arm up towards the sky. And let's do a needle threading posture. So the right arm comes up and we slide the arm under. The palm faces up. I'm going to rest my head, the right side, down to the floor. I'm going to push with my left hand and slide the right arm longer. And then I'm going to reach the left arm up towards the sky. So make sure your neck feels happy with this. You can always put something under your head, a blanket or a block. Let's wrap that right arm around the back with the palm facing out. Rotate the body, open as much as you can. Let the jaw relax. Breathe deeply, belly, ribs, chest. Allow the face to relax. Belly, the ribs, everything relaxing. Good. Bring that left arm up towards the sky. Bring the hand to the floor, front of your face. Push, slide the right arm out and up towards the sky. Breathe deeply and lower that hand to the floor. Left arm up. We're inhaling here and bring that arm under. Palm faces up, slide it through. Rest your head on that left side. Keep pushing with the right hand as much as you can. Let the jaw relax. And if your head and your neck feel okay, you can take this right arm, reach it up and drape it over the back with the palm facing out. Are you smiling? Are you breathing? Are you feeling good? Let something go. There's just so much we hold on to. Why? Why do we do that to ourselves? Feel your face relaxing. Take that right arm up towards the sky. Let's plant the hand down in front of the face. Push and slide the left arm out from under and up towards the sky. Good. Lower down to your table posture. Perfect. Bring your right leg out behind you, curl the toes and push into that heel. This is where I'm going to have to take off my socks. And this is my technique I'm going to show you with a yoga mat. You can drag the sock on the mat and it takes it off. Isn't that fantastic? My little trick. My little sock trick. Curl toes, push into heel and hold it there for a nice calf muscle stretch. Let your hands activate. Press down with the fingertips, squeezing them back. Elbows are a little bit bent. Now take the right leg and lift it off the ground. Level with the hip, and you're going to pull the leg as much as you can out of your body. Okay, so you're pulling the leg, and then you're going to pull it the other way. So hike it up, hike the leg up into the hip joint. And then lengthen and pull the leg. And then hike it back up. You get that? Pull it long. It's like somebody's holding your leg and you're trying to pull it out of their hands by hiking the hip back up. Now come to a neutral position with your leg and right hand under shoulder, left arm out in front, palm faces in. The neck is long, we're looking down. Let's get a little bit longer with the limbs, soften the jaw, breathe a little deeper. Good, left hand comes down, the right knee comes down. Whew, intense. Let's lift up for a moment just to give the wrists a little bit of a salvation. We're going to shake out those hands and those wrists. Give some love to the wrists. Good. Now coming back down. Now, if you have very tight wrists, if you have an issue with this, okay, you can come onto your fists. That's an option, all right? Or you can roll the top of your mat back and let the ball of your hand come onto the edge of that roll and your fingers drape off the front of it, if that makes sense. Now we're going to take the left leg back, curl the toes, push into that heel. It's on the floor. And we're stretching out the calf muscle on that leg. Now lift your left leg up off the ground. Pull the leg as long as you can. And then hike that hip back up into the body cavity. Hike it, stretch it away. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it. And then pull it back in. Good, let's keep going. Pull it away. And then hug it back in. Neutral position with the leg. Take the right arm out in front Palm faces in. A little bit longer with your spine. We're gazing down, breathing, jaw relaxed. Right hand comes down. Lower the left knee. Get a little wag for your tail. Hands come forward, and let's bow the body into a puppy dog stretch. So the head is down on the floor or a block. And we're going to breathe into the back body. Good. While you're bowing, let's walk to the right. Let the hands walk to the right and bow that way. Good. Walk your hands over to the left and bow that way. Nice heavy head. Let it rest. Breathe. Walk the hands back to center and let's bow again. Good. A little strengthening. Look forward with your head, elbows down, so the forearms are planted. We're going to do our forearm plank. Extend your legs long behind you and allow your shoulders to be over your elbows and the hands out in front of your elbows. You're going to push into the heels and try to bring your hips level with your shoulders. Breathe. Core strengthening. Long, deep breaths here. Good. Bring your knees to the ground, tops of the feet to the ground, and let's stay in this Sphinx posture. The elbows are grounded. Bring the heart forward. Grow the spine. Let's breathe, belly, ribs, and chest. Expand. Notice and breathe. Actively push the ground away with your arms. Let your face relax. Feel the front body expanding. Take your time here. You're going to roll your body over onto your left hip and bring your left forearm straight now in front of you, right? So it's pointing in the direction that you're looking. Your right hand's in front of you. It's going to help support you. Lift and lower this right leg. Let's build some strength in the outside of the hip and in the side body. I think of the lower arm as a kickstand on a bike, right? It's kind of acting in that way, helping us to stay balanced. Let's lift and hold this right leg. And we want to keep the toes pointed forward. Squeeze the buttocks and then lift your lower leg off the ground. Squeeze your right shoulder towards your right hip as much as you can. Now, if it feels okay, you can take this right arm up towards the sky. And then take the top leg a little higher, the lower leg a little higher, lift out of the left arm a little more, and breathe. Lower the legs, lower the arm. Let's bend the knees and sit ourselves up for a twist. So my knees are bent, pointing to the left, and I'm turning my body to the left. Hands are grounded. They're walking back a little bit more. Body is tall, jaw relaxed. Keep the heart opening. Let the jaw completely relax. Good. Let's turn to face forward. Swing the left leg out in front. And you're going to stack the ankle just above this right knee, this left knee area. So your foot is dangling off the edge of this knee cliff. And you're going to try and square your right leg as much as possible. I keep messing up my left and right because I'm used to mirroring as a teacher, doing the opposite. So this right knee, okay, this top leg, we want it to square as much as possible. If you have a lot of space and it's kind of up here, this right knee, you can take a blanket or a block and you can bring it underneath the thigh area just to give it a little support, you know, so it doesn't feel like it's in pain. You can try and take your lower leg as well forward, right? So we have both lower legs squared. And we're going to lift the body up nice and tall and tilt forward for a really, well, I don't know how we want to describe this stretch, but what kind of adjective are you interested in using? Juicy? Some teachers say juicy. Yummy? I like to say yummy. But in reality, it's like, it's stiff, right? So let's try and breathe into that and relax what we're feeling, the tight spots that we feel. Keep breathing. Let the shoulders relax. Bring your heart forward. The jaw relaxes. And now while you're tilted, do a little sway with your body. Little tiny, tiny, tiny sway. Teeny tiny. Teeny tiny sway. I'm trying to make it sound cute so that we're not in so much discomfort. And let's hold it still, drop the shoulders and maybe stay there or walk a little farther forward. Whatever we do, make sure we're breathing. Make sure there is breath. Let's walk the hands in and sit the body tall and smile. So laying onto the right side, ooh, can you move? Right, laying onto the right forearm and the elbow is underneath the shoulder. The hand directly in front, the legs in line with the body. Lift and lower the top leg. Good. So you come here often? Tell me more about yourself. Lift and hold. Squeeze the buttocks. Lift the lower leg. Ooh. Lift out of your right arm. Squeeze your top shoulder towards your top hip. Squeeze. Maybe the top arm lifts towards the sky. Lift the top leg, lift the lower leg, lift out of the lower arm. And breathe. Breathing's important, don't you think? Another squeeze of the buttocks. Now lower the legs. Lower the top hand. Bend your knees. Take a breath. Lift up for a twist. Walk your hands to the right. Lengthen the spine. Let's inhale. And exhale, twist. Feel your jaw relaxing. Bring yourself back into this moment. Enjoy the moments in life. Let's slowly rotate the body back to center, swinging the left leg forward. Ankle just above this right knee and the foot draping off this cliff over here. Now, if you can, take the lower leg, bring it forward, the lower foot, so you can square here. And again, remember, you can always pad this left thigh with a little something. Give yourself some support. Body is tall, and let's tilt forward for some love, some hip love. Pull the shoulders down and press your heart forward. Lengthen the spine tall. Soften your jaw, and let's go a little bit farther forward, only to where it feels, this is enough for you. Then there, you're just gonna sway the body from side to side. Use your breath. Good. What is your body saying to you on this side? Let's hold it steady and see if we can walk a little bit farther forward. Drop the shoulders, soften the jaw. Mindful breathing. Walk those hands in and sit the body up tall. Good. Remove your blanket if you have it there, and let's open the legs big and wide. Wide and big. And let's tilt forward for a stretch here. So some of us are going to be up here, right? Some of us are not going to be able to go past this point, and that's okay. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You can sit on the edge of a blanket, okay, or something to tilt the pelvis forward. Some of us are going to be back here. Some of us are going to be a little bit forward, okay? Some of us are going to be all the way down. So do what feels good for you, but don't overdo it. And let's sway the body here, side to side. Play around a little bit with your sway. Can your shoulder tap the leg on that side or not? Just have a little fun. Oh, I can have fun when I do yoga? I didn't know that. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Little side to side. Woo! Checking in, right? This is why we move slowly sometimes, because it's a good opportunity to check in. Let's hold it steady. And now flex your feet and walk the hands forward a little bit more. Whew. And stay there and breathe. Notice. If you're practicing with blocks, you can rest your head on a block if you're low enough. Otherwise, just breathe and hang out. Make sure you're not hurting your neck. And walk your hands slowly back and in. Good. Body is tall, shoulders pull up and back. Let's hug the feet in and bring the knees together. Hands behind the body. Lift your heels up off the ground and bring your knees one way and then the other. High heel shoe on both feet. So the heels are up, 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 up. And the knees just go from side to side. Good. Let's bring the knees up to center. Step the feet a little bit wider, so as wide as the hips. And then turn your hands so the fingers point in at the body. Spread the fingers as wide as we can, breathing deeply. And exhale, push your way up, hips off the ground for reverse table. Give a good push with those hands. Squeeze the buttocks. And if it feels good, you can drop your head back. Shoulder opener, strengthener. Squeeze those fingers into the floor. Lower the hips very slowly, and the head rolls back up. Walk the feet forward. Lift your body and shake out your wrists. Bring your hands just below the knees and maybe walk the feet in a little bit closer. And then cat-cows here. Arch your spine and round your back. Arch your spine and round your back. Good. Keep going. Arch your spine and round your back. Your neck, your head, an extension of the spine. They are the spine. Well, your head is on top, but move them with the spine is what I'm trying to say. Well, if that's what you're trying to say, then just say it, right? Don't you want to say that to people sometimes? What I'm trying to say, well, then just say it. Come up to center. Now bring your forearms back behind you and you're going to rest onto them. Woo! Are you breathing? Lift your feet up off the ground. Now cycle your legs like you're riding a bike in a laying down position. So we get a little cycling here. Helps strengthen the core muscles. We're not so heavy on the arms. Now let's cycle the opposite way. Good, keep breathing. Good, let's bend the knees and slowly plant the feet down to the floor. Come onto your back and hug the knees into the belly. Circle the knees away from each other. And then back into the center and up the center of the body. Let's keep going. Circle away. Come back together and up the center. Good. Take some really nice deep breaths here. Feel your face relax. And let's circle the opposite way. Allowing yourself to be the witness again of those thoughts passing through the head. Let's bring the knees open into a happy baby. Come here, come here. And let the feet come up into a happy baby. So we're going to grab the big toe and then we're going to rock from side to side. I know it's so scary. It's so scary when people make noises. Rock side to side. You are a happy baby. Grab the big toe. You can use a strap, a yoga strap around your feet. Grab the outside or the inside of the foot. You decide what feels good. Little rocking. Now, it's important to strengthen as well. So press the knees into the arms and let the arms push back into the knees as hard as you can. So feel those inner thighs, get a good strengthening. And then relax that pressing. Breathe deeply. And then squeeze again, knees into arms, arms back into the legs. That dog has quite a bark. I really apologize for that. My goodness. Relax again. And squeeze legs into arms, arms into legs. Good. Relax. Now, can you feel which inner thigh is weaker when you do that? Let's do it one more time. Squeeze in with the knees and out with the arms at the same time. Good. Relax. Now bring the soles of the feet together. Now you're in bound angle on your back. You're going to pull the feet. You can wrap your hands right around the feet here and pull the feet towards the body. Whew. And then you can give a gentle press if you want with your elbows into the inner leg area. Press forward. Sip the breath in through the nose. Good. Bring the knees together. Take your time here. And plant the feet down to the floor. Now, if you have blankets or a block, we're going to take them and slide them thick underneath the lower back. Okay, so I want to lift my hips up, not the lower back, the pelvis really, okay, the sacrum. So we want to slide them underneath that sacrum area, the pelvic area, and then lower down again on to the block or stacked blankets, whatever you're using, and then legs come up towards the sky. Let the shoulders tuck underneath and allow the fluids to move from the feet with ease down towards the torso. And maybe visualize your heart pumping and what's happening in the body. As the heart circulates the blood. If you have a wall, you'd rather put your legs up the wall, that's an option. You can also put your legs up a couch if the knees want to be bent in that position. Let's take some deep breaths here. Starting to, again, witness those thoughts. Good. Bend those knees. Take a breath. Lower the feet. Move the body slowly. Squeeze the buttocks. Lift the hips off your blankets block and lower the hips down. Good. Right knee pulls in. Left leg lengthens out in front. Shoulders relaxing. Jaw relaxing. Come back to that deep breathing. Belly, ribs, chest. Let everything go. Good. Hug the left knee in, extend the right leg long, and hold it there. Good. Extend the legs long, but make sure you have props under your knees if you have back sensitivity. Also, this is for your Shavasana, by the way. Also, you can roll up a blanket for your neck, which is really important to keep the cervical spine in that nice, healthy, curved position, right? We're supporting it in that position. So that's what we want to do. And bring your arms alongside you, palms face out. If you have a blanket you want to cover yourself with, you can also put a weight on your pelvic area to help weigh down, ground you in this place in the body, but also keep the organs warm in the pelvic area. It's a nice way to do that. And the palms are facing up, shoulder blades tuck under for your Shavasana. The feet fall apart. And now we just breathe. We breathe, relax, and we're going to stay here for a few minutes. And try to monitor, once again, those thoughts. Just witness them. And witness everything else that's going on around you and in your life. Be the witness of your own life. Getting heavier and heavier. Surrender after surrender. Allow the breath to deepen. Movement in the fingers and the toes. Little gentle movements, rocking the wrists and the ankles, and allowing the head to rock gently from side to side. Float the arms back behind the head and let's stretch the body long. Breathe deeply. Bring the knees in. Let's give them a hug into the belly. Rock side to side on the lower back. Hold, breathe. Good. Make your way up to a comfortable seat, rolling over one side, sitting up very slowly. Take your time. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Oh, it feels so good. There is nothing like a great yoga stretch and strengthening session. Bring the hands into prayer. Let's remember our dedication here. Maybe make some more. There's always room for more. Finish our practice together with an Om. Om. Allow your head to bow to your beautiful, amazing heart. See that beautiful, amazing light and those around you. Namaste. I hope you have an amazing day, and let me know if there's anything else that we can help you with. Check out the chat section. If you want to make a donation, go to sva.org. It's a program, a facility for young people with physical disabilities. And it is an amazing, amazing place. So please go check it out. If you know any young people who are in need of a really great program, definitely check out the website, SFAH. It's called Southampton Fresh Air Home. And this is why I do this class every week. I do it to raise awareness for that charity and their programs. So please go to their website, check it out, and share that information with whomever you think, anywhere in the world, the country, the world, who you think could benefit from. You know, some of the programs are also online. So really, truly anywhere from all over the world. Thank you so much for being here. Please spread the word and check out our Patreon site as well. We'll see you soon. Namaste.